What's up, everybody? Justin Fio back. This wasn't a video I was planning on making. I know a lot of you guys were reaching out on Instagram, Snapchat, kind of left you guys on a cliffhanger in the last video, and you guys are just waiting for the big reveal of the truck after all the parts got on. You want to see some rowdy burnouts and stuff, and so do I, but unfortunately, Houston, we have a problem. So give you guys a little story time real quick. So I got the truck back from JH. We had about an hour and a half ride home from there. Completely babied the truck the whole way home just to be safe. The second day, went out for a little spin. Didn't push the truck past half throttle at all, because when I tell you guys, completely night and day difference in the power levels, how things feels. Right around that half throttle mark where the turbo's spooled up and the tires are lighting in two-wheel drive, I was shitting my pants. So me personally, I was really trying to get used to how it felt and feel comfortable with it before doing anything. And in my mind at the time, I was really planning at some point, like a few days later or whatever, to really go out, do some data logs with Fire Punk, do some 4x4 launches, and make a whole other video to really rip and fat burnouts for you guys. So unfortunately, I only have a couple videos of just cruising from the interior where you could hear the turbo a little bit. I didn't even have a chance to get any exterior footage, which absolutely sucks, because I was hoping at least you guys could hear it and see it. But we didn't even get a chance to go out and have fun with the truck yet. So a lot of you guys are waiting for the reveal to really see things get rowdy, but so am I. So basically, that's the second day. I travel a lot all over the place between school and everything like that. So the truck, it's not a daily driver. I'm not driving it every day. So from that second day driving, it sat for a few days. Prior to all this, everything felt running good, felt crazy, felt like an absolute animal. Like I cannot wait to get this thing back. But so I come home after a few days, like I said, start the truck up. I notice a little bit of white smoke, which I saw it. The setup's so new. I know it does, it's not normal, but I thought maybe it was a little bit cold. But I noticed that it was more of a steady haze of white smoke. Which kind of threw me off. So I checked my coolant levels, everything seemed good there, and I'm not a mechanic. But from my eyes, everything looked good. Checked my oil, looked fine. I then do a blow-by test. And which any of you Cummins owners or anyone that doesn't know with the third gen, just take your oil cap off, place it on the top, and obviously you could tell if it could just sit there happily or if it's very all over the place. And I noticed at that point, because the motor's been checked multiple times, I always check stuff like this because I'm just super picky, and the truck never had an issue. But now I saw a lot of blow-by, which I'm gonna pull up the video for you guys. Once I took that cap off, it almost blew my hand off. So at that point, it was a big bummer. I knew that there was some type of issue with, if I'm having this blow-by, I already knew that something was going on. I saw little puffs, which from my research usually is a dead cylinder or a weak cylinder, where every time it idles you just see like a puff, like a train of white smoke coming out. So at this point, big setback, but I guess it's part of the game. You start messing with horsepower, start putting all this money into stuff. I don't know what exactly caused this. JH is going to be taking the head off, doing some compression test, and seeing if it's could be a ring or a melted cylinder. I don't know at the moment, but we're going to try playing it by ear. And I'm sure for any of you diesel guys or anybody in the horsepower of building vehicles, there always seems like there's something when you start building stuff that you're always running into little obstacles or breaking stuff. And like I said, I guess it's part of the game. Definitely inconvenient, but how I look at it, we're going to bring you guys completely along the whole process. I know some people try to hide some of the negative stuff that happened and whatnot, but I'm going to be completely open with you guys like I always am, and hope to bring you guys along the journey of taking the motor apart with JH, possibly seeing what's going on. If we do have to build the bottom end, we're probably going to end up going a little bit more overboard while we're there, possibly doing rods and if it comes down to this, we're going to probably take the motor out of the truck and ship it off somewhere. In my mind, where I'm thinking right now, we're going to have the bottom end built. And just thinking for futuristic stuff, if that's the case, we're going to break into the bottom end, bring you guys along the whole process of building the bottom end and going along that whole journey. I know some of you guys that are watching have third gens and whatnot. I know buddies that have, you know, over 1,000 horsepower trucks on stock 5.9 bottom ends. So, and that are perfectly fine. So I don't know, like I said, exactly what happened to mine. If I had to take a guess, the truck's around 750, 800 horsepower. It should have been fine, but I know the truck does have 270,000 miles. I don't know what else could have caused it, but we're going to break into that. But on another note, we just dropped some new merch. As you guys can see here, FIO with the turbo logo. We also got the flag and Make It Happen on the back. I'm telling you guys, this shirt is fire. It's quality. New Era tee, as you can see on the bottom, and the sleeve. Fits nice, comfortable. And if you guys do have a chance to go on the website and pick up a shirt, it'd be greatly appreciated. All this stuff is going to be helping me fund to build the truck and bring you guys along the way. So for any of you that really want to see the truck get rowdy and have some fun, if you could pick up a shirt, justinfio.com, I'd greatly appreciate it. How I look at it, we're going to move forward. We're going to fix the truck. Once it's done and comes back, the whole motor is really going to be pretty stout, in my opinion, for the power level I'm going to be at. I wasn't planning on doing anything with the bottom end because at this power level, like I said, I know people pushing over 1,000 horsepower that have no issues. So that's why I originally wasn't on the list. I felt as if from the trans to all the valve train and everything like that, I really did everything the right way in my eyes. So for moving forward, whatever the issue is, Black Beauty, she's been through all this surgery, now possibly a heart transplant. It's hitting my heart right now, but I'm going to get it fixed, whatever it is, like I said. So whatever we got to do, we're going to make it priority and make it happen. It is going to take some time for any of you guys that just see me possibly on YouTube or Instagram or TikTok. I got a lot of stuff always going on. So I'm a full-time college student. I'm currently in a real estate internship right now. Do lawn service on the side. I'm always hustling. I'm always bouncing around. I'm always on the go, trying to make all this stuff happen for you guys. So for whatever it is, we're going to wait to see updates from JH. And once we get this truck back, like I said, the burnouts, bringing it down the track, getting on the dyno, all that time, you guys are still waiting to see, so am I. So I can't wait to really get the truck back and see what we're going to do to move forward because we got a lot of stuff coming. So we'll keep you guys updated as we get updates from JH once they get the head off and see kind of what exactly was going on. And I've noticed in my analytics that half of you guys watching right now are probably not subscribed. So if you are, pretty simple. Go down there and drop that subscribe button, stay updated. But for any of you guys that are subscribed already, I see you. I love y'all, dead ass. Just get rowdy. The time's coming. I know you guys are waiting, but so am I. I didn't even get a chance to have fun with the truck yet, so I'm gonna do everything I can to make it a priority and get this figured out and get it fixed. Shitty situation, but what are you gonna do? It is what it is, and we're gonna make the best of it. So right now, we're actually gonna head over to JH Diesel, go talk to him a little bit so you guys could hear his plan and what he's really gonna do over there at the shop. Appreciate all you guys. Let's get over there and see what JH got to say. Even though she's down, she's still looking pretty. Woo. I didn't even get to enjoy this setup yet, man. It sucks. You pay to play, right? So we're over here with Justin. He's going to be giving you guys a little update of what the plan is, what we've done so far, and our steps on moving forward, and maybe try to find, you know, what could have caused this or what went on here. So
yeah, man, you just kind of had some bad luck, I think, honestly. Not a good deal. So far we got the truck in and noticed had a lot of blow by in it. So we said, all right, it's kind of puffing out one at a time like every hit. So went ahead and said, let's do a compression test. So we did a compression test on cylinders 4, 5, and 6. 4 and 5, their compression, 4 and 5, their compression was like right around 500 pounds. Number 6, we're like 120, I think we're 140, right around there. So we definitely have a problem cylinder number 6. Everybody knows on the Cummins, the most common cylinder to have an issue is usually your back cylinders. They get the hottest, there's the most heat back there. And not sure why it did what it did. We're gonna have to tear it down to figure that out. We did do a cylinder leak down test on it. Nothing's leaking through the valves, which is a plus. It's all going down into the crankcase. So We don't think we have anything going on with the cylinder head. Obviously, we just had it off. We do think it's something down in the cylinder, either the piston, ring, something along those lines. But until we tear it down, next step is going to be pulling the cylinder head off, taking a look in there. When we had it off before, the engine looked clean. This thing, for the mileage, and I know it's, you know, it's had a little bit of a life to it, and it looked clean. So we really don't know what happened until we get it tore down. That's the next step. Take the head off, look at the cylinder, see what failed, see what happened, and we can just kind of go from there.
Yeah, once we get an update on that, we don't know. We might end up having to do a whole heart transplant and get this motor out and build that bottom end. But for now, we don't know. Gonna play it by ear, and I'll keep you guys updated along the way. I'm sure this truck looks familiar to some of you guys. Freaking unit. You'll be up and running soon, my poor girl. This is like genuinely sad right now, seeing Black Beauty up on this tow truck. You'll be better soon, I promise. Faded bumper and all. I love you.